Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLESFANS. Let's get to the news now. Imagine the scene. It's late July 2025, and everyone's talking about how the NFC East is about to get even more competitive, more unpredictable. The Philadelphia Eagles, fresh off a remarkable season, are eyeing another deep playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance. But just as we start to think about the team's strengths, an unexpected move shakes things up. That move, Kyle Pitts, yes, Kyle Pitts, the dynamic tight end from the Atlanta Falcons, has been traded to the Eagles. I mean, how crazy is that? You might be thinking, wait, Pitts in Philadelphia, how does that even make sense? Well, let's dig into this because this isn't just a random trade. This is a strategic move that could alter the entire landscape of the NFC East, and arguably the NFL. To understand why this trade makes so much sense, let's take a quick step back and look at Kyle Pitts' journey. Pitts, who's just 24 years old, has been in the league for 4 seasons now. And honestly, his career so far has been a bit of a roller coaster. He was drafted with high expectations, touted as one of the most promising tight ends in recent memory, thanks to his incredible size, standing at 6'6", and his raw athleticism. But despite all that potential, his previous seasons haven't quite lived up to the hype. His rookie year was promising, with over 1,000 receiving yards, totaling 26 yards, which was a bright spot. But since then, his numbers have been inconsistent: 356 yards in his second year, 667 yards in his third, and last year, 607 yards. So it's clear that Pitts, while talented, has struggled to reach his full potential within the Falcons' offense. And here's the key point. Since his rookie season, there's been talk about how he's not been utilized correctly by Atlanta. The coaching staff, including offensive coordinator Zach Robinson, has openly discussed his struggles with grasping the playbook fully. This is crucial because Pitts' talent is undeniable. His size and athleticism give him a unique edge, making him a matchup nightmare for defenses. But if he doesn't understand the plays and how to run them effectively, it limits his impact on the field. So with his 5th-year option coming up, and the fact that he's heading into a contract year, Pitts is at a crossroads. It's either a new environment, a fresh start, or possibly the end of his tenure in Atlanta. Now let's talk about the Falcons' perspective. They're still in the process of rebuilding, trying to accelerate their pipeline and develop their young quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. Penix is a promising talent, but he's still young and needs weapons to succeed. The Falcons have a lot of draft capital, more than 4 picks in this year's draft, and they're probably looking to rebuild with a focus on future assets. Trading Pitts, who isn't fully utilized and might be looking for a big extension, makes sense. It allows them to bring in draft picks and younger players to accelerate their rebuild. Plus, it clears the way for more playing time for other tight ends or younger receivers in the roster. But let's shift gears and focus on the Eagles, because this is where it gets really interesting. Why would Philadelphia want Pitts? Well, for starters, the team's offense is already potent, with Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Devonta Smith leading the charge. But adding Pitts into the mix would bring a whole new dimension. Last season, Pitts caught 47 passes for 602 yards and 4 touchdowns, which shows his ability to be a reliable target. Imagine a scenario where Jalen Hurts, who's known for his dual-threat ability, now has a tight end who can stretch the field, create mismatches, and be a red zone threat. That's exactly what the Eagles need to take their offense to the next level. And let's not forget, Pitts' size and athleticism give him an advantage over most defenders. His ability to line up in different positions, whether inline, split out wide, or in the slot, makes him a versatile weapon for offensive coordinator Brian Johnson. Plus, with Pitts' experience, even if he's not fully grasping the playbook yet, he's shown flashes of brilliance that can be unlocked with proper coaching and scheme adjustments. The Eagles have a history of maximizing their players' talents, and adding Pitts could be a game changer, especially given the team's championship aspirations. Now, some might wonder about the fit. Would Pitts really thrive in Philadelphia? Well, considering his past production, the Eagles could help him unlock his full potential. Jalen Hurts, with his ability to extend plays and throw accurate deep passes, can perfectly complement Pitts' skill set. And with A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith stretching defenses, Pitts would find plenty of space and opportunities. It's a perfect storm of talent, scheme fit, and opportunity. The potential for growth is huge, and it's not just about adding another weapon. It's about transforming the offense into an even more unpredictable and dynamic unit. Of course, this move wouldn't be without its questions. Some fans might worry about the chemistry, the fit in the locker room, or whether Pitts can handle the pressure of playing in a big-market team like Philadelphia. But the Eagles have a history of developing talent and making strategic moves to stay competitive, and this could be another one of those masterstrokes. Plus, it's a gamble worth taking, considering the upside. Pitts' youth and athleticism are rare, and if the coaching staff can help him understand the playbook better, he could become one of the top tight ends in the league, especially in the Eagles' offensive scheme. Now, looking ahead, what does this mean for the NFC East? Well, it's clear that the Eagles are not only strengthening their roster, but also sending a message to their rivals. The division is getting tougher, and teams like the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants will have to contend with a more explosive Eagles offense featuring Pitts. It's a strategic move that signals Philly's intent to dominate the division once again and push for Super Bowl glory. And let's be honest, the addition of Pitts could be the piece that makes this team unstoppable, especially if everyone stays healthy and continues to develop. And of course, there's the fan perspective. Eagles fans are always hungry for big moves, for bold strategies that put their team ahead of the curve. This trade, if it happens, would be a huge statement, proving that Philadelphia isn't just content with being contenders but aims to be champions. It's about maximizing every opportunity, every draft pick, and every player's potential to reach the ultimate goal, hoisting that Lombardi trophy once again. The energy around the team, the excitement for the upcoming season, it's all pointing toward another exciting chapter in Eagles history. Now, before I wrap up, I want to highlight one more thing. This trade isn't just about the present, it's about the future. Pitts, with his youth and talent, could be a cornerstone for the Eagles for years to come. His development under the Eagles' coaching staff could turn him into a perennial All-Pro, a matchup nightmare for defenses. And with the team's current core of players, Hurts, Brown, and Smith, adding Pitts could be the final piece needed to unlock that next level of greatness. So, Eagles fans, this is a story that's unfolding right now. It's a story of strategy, potential, and bold moves. It's about seizing opportunities when they come and making the division, and perhaps the entire conference, take notice. The NFL is a league of adaptation and innovation, and Philadelphia is clearly embracing that mindset with this possible trade for Kyle Pitts. Keep your eyes on this story because it could be one of the most transformative moves of the offseason. And remember, in football, as in life, sometimes the biggest risks bring the greatest rewards. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Pitts will thrive in Philly? Are you excited about the possibility of adding such a dynamic weapon to the offense? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Eagles. This move could redefine the team's trajectory, and your thoughts are a vital part of the conversation. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. We're all in this together, and I can't wait to see how this story unfolds in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Birds!